Are we connected? Okay. Greetings, agents. This is Agent C. I'm sitting outside of Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I'm currently disguised as a super cool dude, which is a step up from my normal disguise, which is dork. Agent C. This is my favorite disguise. I'm sitting outside Doofenshmirtz Evil Incorporated. I'm staking out for evidence of some things we've learned about Dr. D. He's just recently purchased a large quantity of baking soda, ravioli, and, for some reason, pool noodles. We're sure Agent P, Perry the Platypus, will figure out what's going on with that. That's not why I'm checking in with you. I'm checking in because Agent P has given us some intel that you need to be aware of. As we've researched and discovered some things about Dr. D, that's Doofenshmirtz, we've discovered that, among many things, he is an evil scientist, always creating an endless array of gadgetry and innators. But despite his best efforts, he is still an idiot. I mean, none of his plans work. None of them. Partially because of the outstanding efforts of Agent P, and largely because he is not very bright. However, after analyzing all the battles between Agent P and Dr. D, we've learned something, and that is this. No matter how good an agent is, and no matter how dumb his nemesis is, there is still the possibility of the nemesis to spring a trap on him. See, what we've discovered is that every single time Agent P goes into Dr. D's laboratory, well, Dr. D catches him in a trap of some kind. And we review to the time when Agent P was caught in a block of cement. Agent P was caught in a crab trap. Agent P was caught in a giant bowl of lo mein noodles. Fortunately, Agent P is a big fan of lo mein noodles. What can we learn? Well, that's the question, isn't it? And it's a question I think that will be very valuable for your training. The lesson is this. Always be looking for the trap. Never let your guard down. I want to share something with you from the field manual. Do you have your field manual with you? You should have it with you at all times, even on your electronic devices. Our field manual has another letter from another Agent P. This time it's Agent Paul, one of the first correspondents that we had on the field. Agent P writes in Ephesians chapter 4, starting at verse 25, "Therefore each of you must put off falsehood, speak truthfully to your neighbor, for we are all members of one body. In your anger do not sin. Do not let the sun go down while you are still angry, and do not give the devil a foothold." Of course, we know the devil is our number one nemesis. "Anyone who has been stealing must steal no longer, but must work, doing something useful with their own hands, that they may have something to share with those in need. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth, but only what is helpful for building up others according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." Now this is what Agent P, Paul, is saying. That if there's even a hint, even a small part of weakness in your strategy, if your eyes are not wide open to the dangers of the traps, you may get caught. Not even a little bit of anger. Put it away before the end of the day. Not even a little bit of unwholesome talk. Let it go. Don't steal, not even a piece of bubble gum. Because those things are dangerous. And this is why. Verse 27 says, "And do not give the devil a foothold." You don't even want to give an opportunity. Foothold means opportunity. Foothold means a place to gain leverage, to gain advantage. Oh. And you don't want to give the nemesis the advantage. Because no matter how smart you are, and no matter how dumb you think your weaknesses and your nemesis are, do not give them a foothold, or you will end up in a giant bowl of lo mein. And let me just tell you, you might not like the lo mein he's cooking. It's a metaphor. Here's my advice for you, agents. I've got to go. Listen. Number one, red flags. Say it. Say red flags. Quick, I don't have time. Say red flags. Okay, red flags. This is what you want to do. You want to take red flags and you want to plant them in the places in your life that you know you're weak, where the nemesis may strike. When you see those red flags, you'll know don't go there, much like when you go to a beach and there is a bad weather warning and the waves are rough and the lifeguard's not on duty and there's red flags saying danger, danger. Listen, this is what you need to do, agents. Plant those red flags in your life. If you know being up late at night and staying on the internet too late is going to take you to a bad website that you don't need to be looking at, put a red flag there. Don't get on the internet when it's too late. If you know that you're going to be with your parents and when you're tired and you've been in the wrong place and you're going to talk back and be disobedient, put a red flag there. Don't open your mouth. Red flags. The second one is this. Use the buddy system. Our agents always have a buddy system going on at all times. That means this. If there's danger, you got a buddy who's got your back. My buddy always has my back. They know where my red flags are and they call me. Who's your buddy? Have you got a buddy? Let them know where your red flags are, because you do not want to get caught in a giant bowl of lo mein, I'm telling you. The last one's this. Pray. Oh, this is a serious one. Pray, because God above, He is the one giving us our orders, and if we pray to Him and ask Him for guidance in our times of weakness, He will give us a way out. Now listen, I think Dr. D's coming out. Yes, and he's got a giant box of pool noodles. I've got to go. Good luck, agents.